guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today I want to focus in on the Otherworld Warrior category team. So this is a team that just got significant buffs basically since the worldwide download celebration, right? One of the big grand prizes of that celebration was this LR Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta card right here, who is very, very good. Definitely one of the top LRs in the game. And then, of course, if you happen to have a Goku, Majin Buu Saga Goku with him, this Vegeta can be even better. He can be mega top tier if you're able to use like his active skill and stuff like that. But he's a very good option for this Otherworld Warrior team, right? Because he doesn't need a Buu Saga Goku to be good, but he does get really good when you do have one, right? For key, active skill, you know, the unit super attack, all of that. Now, we also got a nice little villain base added to this team as well now, with not only the new transforming Angel Golden Frieza, who is quite honestly one of the best units in the entire game at this point. I mean, these new Dokkan Fest CURs, Gohan and Frieza, are like, they're like beyond LR level. Like, they're so busted. Like, this Frieza does so many things. Gohan is just virtually untouchable, right? So that's very exciting, right? Like, you know, because like I thought like Kefla, Beerus, and them were like super good, but like, you know, I don't know. It feels like Gohan and Frieza might be on a different level entirely, right? We also got the awakenings for the OG Dragon Ball Z, Angel Frieza and Angel Cell. They're both really, really good. One of the big focal points of this video is I'm going to rock them on a rotation together on the full Otherworld Warrior category team, because after we do that, Frieza gets 40% damage reduction if it's a full Otherworld Warrior team, and then Angel Cell becomes super effective against all types if it's a full Otherworld Warrior team. So those two are able to just absolutely make short work, basically, of whatever's in front of them. So, I don't know. The Otherworld Warrior team definitely has a lot of potential for the future, right? I have several of the PyCons rainbowed, but I haven't actually done videos on them yet, right? And now, of course, I got to grind their links up before I would want to do a video. Now, PyCon, you know, is an okay character. We still don't have the version of him that does like his sort of Thunder Flash attack and has like sort of his weighted close off. I'm sure that will come eventually, right? You know, that PyCon definitely does really badly need that. You know, just a much better version of this character. I mean, he easily like deserves a sort of banner unit alongside like the level of some of these recent like banner units and awakenings that we've gotten, right? Now, I think one of the biggest things we could see is an exchange unit from probably PyCon into Gogeta, right? Like, you know, Gogeta is one of the big things for the Otherworld Warrior team. And, you know, a future, like, we could get an LR standalone Super Gogeta. That will be one of the biggest additions to the Otherworld Warrior team. Just standalone LR Super Gogeta would be dominant and would sell well, and it's something we could probably see. Obviously, this guy is going to get an EZA probably sometime soon, or at least within the next year. Because, you know, there's, what, still 7 120% lead EZAs that have to, or still 7 120% leaders that need to get EZAs still. So, you know, we know big celebrations don't typically have these EZAs, so it'll still be a while. But that guy's going to be crazy. And then Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku is also going to be quite crazy. Both of them are going to have absolutely incredible EZAs that are going to massively buff this team. The other thing, too, is this unit right here, the 3-year anniversary unit that does, you know, sort of fuse into Gogeta. We're going to get an upgraded version of him, right? Just like we got with the STR Vegito, this unit is going to get a better version as well, where it's going to be a Angel Goku and Angel Vegeta, I think. I think it's going to be this exact unit right here, right? Like where they both have Halos or not Super Saiyans. And then you'll be able to use that version along with this one right here, and it's going to be very, very impressive to see, I think. So, you know, once we get a couple of those options added to this team, it's going to be big. I think they could still do something with Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. I think he probably would sell decently well as a Dokkan Festival exclusive. You know, he could have a really cool animation. They could make him really good. I mean, that character definitely could get something better in the future. And then, of course, I mean, there's all those characters like that fight in that Otherworld tournament, like Olibu and Mariako, like all those different characters. They could all do interesting abilities if on a full Otherworld Warrior team. You know, in GT, Piccolo is an angel for a while. In the Super 17 saga, you could add him. You know, Krillin and Yamcha are angels in the Buu saga. You know, then of course there's, you know, Tien, Yamcha, Chaozu, and Piccolo from the Planet Namek saga. Like, they got to do a lot of stuff like that. Like, Angel Piccolo from the Planet Namek saga is a great addition, because you know what that would help? Number one, that helps the Planet Namek team, which barely has any units, right? To add another Piccolo to this team that you could use alongside this guy, or you could use alongside Nail, would be very, very helpful. And it also, again, opens up another slot on the Otherworld Warrior team, right? To now have an Angel Piccolo, and then if they did Angel Piccolo G, he would be Angel Piccolo GT, right? So you could use Angel Piccolo and then GT Angel Piccolo as a rotation together if they're both good enough in the Otherworld Warrior team. Like, there's so many options. Dokkan has to just get creative. This team can definitely be good in the future, and I hope that we will see it become quite good. Alright guys, so we are here in an event with the Otherworld Warrior team, right? Now, the build I went with, right, because there's a couple different options. We have two different leaders for the Otherworld Warrior team right now. We have, of course, the Super Saiyan 2 / Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He, of course, is a leader for the Otherworld Warrior category team. And then, of course, we have the new Angel Golden Frieza. Now, Angel Golden Frieza, quite honestly, is going to be probably a better leader for this team. I mean, he is 4 key, but obviously, I like that we have this Frieza as a leader for the team and Goku, because there is sort of a bunch of good villain characters for this team, or you could just run a bunch of Saiyans, right? You could do Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the transforming Super Saiyan 2 Goku. You have a lot of different options like that, so that is good to see. Now, I went with primarily a villain base here, in that we're going to do a rotation of the 2 Angel Golden Friezas, and then the Dragon Ball Z Angel Frieza and the Angel Cell. I did bring Super Saiyan 3 Goku as our leader just so we can get Angel Frieza on the team, right? That's the unfortunate part about this guy, is that in order to get him on the team, you have to use the Super Saiyan 3 Goku as lead, right? Which, again, is unfortunate, because the transforming Angel Golden Frieza is definitely the superior version, right? Like, there's no, like, this one is good. This Angel Frieza is really good right here, but he's just not on the level of the Dokkan Fest. But on the Otherworld Warrior team, I mean, he gets defense on super attack, he stacks defense, and then you add that damage reduction in there, which he's got, and it's like, man, that's gonna be really big. Like, like this Frieza is not going to be taking damage throughout this video. Like, there's no way. There's no way this Frieza can be hurt, especially as he begins stacking like this. And then him and Angel Cell together is going to be nuts. Okay, so double digits right here? This has got to be double digits. Yeah, yep. Turn 1, he's taking double digits. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and actually float Frieza off for now. I guess I'll put Goku first, then we'll let Angel Cell sort of have a little bit of fun. Remember that Angel Cell is a nuking character, right? So until our rotations get in check, like, things are going to be a little bit wonky at the start right here. Again, the team can be a little bit funny, especially if you want to do what I'm doing and, get a lot of the cells and the Angel Friezas in here. Then it does make the team build a little bit weird. Our floating characters are probably going to have difficulty super attacking. So the Saiyans, all of our Saiyans are going to be floaters. I could rock, like, the Angel Vegeta on a rotation with, like, that Goku, and that could be fairly good. Or, like, those two together, again, could be fairly good. But for the most part, I'm going to keep them as floating type units. And then we're just going to let, like, sort of like the Friezas and the Cells and stuff handle it. I guess another thing they could have done, so there is that SR Angel King Cold. Like, there's no reason why they couldn't make him like a decent card, right? Like, give him 2 awakenings, awaken him from an SR all the way to a TUR. There's no reason not to do that. Like, there's virtually no reason why that King Cold can't get a Dokkan Awakening, right? He actually probably should have, along with this Angel Golden Frieza celebration going on. Plus, also, when Pikkon beats their ass, King Cold, Cell, and Frieza, the Ginyu Force is there too, which Goku obliterates the Ginyu Force. They easily could be there as well, right? Like, we definitely could have seen the Ginyu Force, Angel Ginyu Force characters. Actually, we could see the Angel Ginyu Force in the Planet Namek saga as well. Like, I mean, that actually, if they were gonna do the Angel Ginyu Force characters, that would be the best place they could do it, is from the Planet Namek saga, because then they'd be on Otherworld Warriors, they'd be on the Ginyu Force category to buff that team, which needs it, and they'd be on Planet Namek saga, which would help out quite a bit, and they'd probably still be on, like, they might be on Frieza Force still. I don't know how that would work with them being dead and stuff like that, but all of that could be helpful. Now, Angel, Cell, and Frieza are very, very good together. They share 4 links, but Frieza, remember, is an orb changer. Now, we didn't really get great luck here, but moving forward, you know, Frieza is probably going to make sure that we have enough orbs for Angel Cell to really be able to bring the hammer down, right? And of course, he is going to be stacking. Hopefully, Pui Pui doesn't super him. Good, he didn't. You know, Cell's just going to continue to get stronger. Well, both Cell and Frieza, right? Because they stack attack and defense. So both of them are just going to continue to build and build and build up strength. Frieza is like a defensive ace. There's just like... there's almost like no chance he's going to be able to be hurt on the Otherworld Warrior team, right? Because his defense is already good. Then he's stacking defense. Then he's got the damage reduction. Like, it's just like, sorry. Like, he is just going to be able to handle himself very, very fine. Then we have these guys right here. We have Angel Frieza. This one. We can go ahead and let him stack a little bit. Looks like Pui Pui can have his attack lowered. So we'll go ahead and let Frieza do that. Now, one unfortunate thing that we are going to have to worry about right here is the fact that Vegeta is going to have his attack lowered by the Int Angel Golden Frieza. That's one unfortunate thing that they added to that card. It sucks because at this point, you know, he's not new, so, you know, can't really complain about him like that. But, like, moving forward, I really hope they don't add things like that to characters upcoming, right? Like, this Angel Golden Frieza lowers super class enemy and allies attack. If he only lowered superclass enemies attack, that would be so helpful. I mean, 15% is not the worst where you can't run him, right? Especially with how good the other Angel Golden Frieza is. Like, you know, their power as a rotation far exceeds, you know, the negative part of that little debuff that he applies, right? So not really too much to worry about there. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So now Angel Frieza is really able to help us out. Cell's able to get 7 orbs. He gets, what, 20% attack, and is it 15% defense per orb? Let me just double check. Yeah, 20% attack, 15% defense. And remember, he is super effective against all types, because the entire team is Otherworld Warrior. And then because of Frieza creating rainbow orbs like he is, again, that's going to be good for Cell, but then also, my stupid cord, this is so embarrassing. Cord, please. But, you know, Frieza creating rainbow orbs will be good not only for Angel Cell, but also the transforming Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and also the LR Gogeta. So because of the rainbow orbs, we're actually going to be able to get, like, nearly a full 24-key super attack with Gogeta. See, like, it's going to work very, very fine. Now, we're not seeing crazy attack numbers from Cell or this Tech Frieza right here, but that's okay, right? Because, again, they are virtually untouchable. Well, I mean, as they're stacking and stuff like that, but we're not really rocking, like, support-type units, which, you know, would sort of keep their levels in check. And then also, of course, I don't have either of them at, like, full level 10 links or anything like that. There's just, you know, I mean, now that they've separated Elder Kais and stuff, I have about 800 different units in my box. Like, it's a lot to, like, Dokkan Awaken all of them and stuff like that, right? Like, it's gonna take time. Here, we'll go ahead and transform into Angel Golden Frieza here at this point, just for a little bit of the extra defensive ability that he will have against this Yakon right here, because the Int Golden Frieza is a fine unit, but he is certainly not a defensive ace or anything like that. Like, his defense can be okay, especially if you're fighting superclass enemies where he could lower their attack, but, you know, Angel Golden Frieza is the one we're going to want to put in front of this pressure right here. And then Goku, yep, we're going to be fine with Goku because I think this is still a little bit of a residual effect from Frieza last turn. But, you know, even one Rainbow Orb Changer on the team opens things up so much. That's why one thing Akatsuki I really need them to do moving forward is create a Rainbow Orb Changer for every single category team, right? Now, it is 5.47 is very good without support, by the way. But one really good thing is, you know, that Angel Frieza is like an orb changer for several different teams, right? You know, Transformation Boost, you know, Wicked Bloodline, as well as Otherworld Warrior right here. But, you know, because of the fact that he is directly competing with the Dokkan Fest version, who just put up almost a 6 million attack stat without support, it's like, I would like a different named character as well for some of these category teams to get orb changers. Because orb changers, like, when it's a powerful unit like this Tech Frieza, like, that is really, really big. Okay, so Dabura locked us in place. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and use a Dende right here, because I kind of want to keep my rotations in check just for this video, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I mean, Cell's good to go, right? You know, we'll just go ahead and get our 7 orbs right there. Frieza can do this. And again, because of Frieza's orb changing, even the Angel LR Vegeta is able to get his 18p super attack. So, like, as we can see, like, that is the power of an orb changer. That's why it's, you know, I love that they gave that Frieza an awakening, and it is good for, like, a lot of, you know, free-to-play players, or, you know, how many people, like, are actually going to pull the new Dokkan Fest transforming Frieza? Not a lot, because I feel like people would have gone crazy summoning for, like, Vegito and Bootanks, and maybe this LR Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. So probably not that many JP players are summoning for Frieza, even though Frieza is wildly popular, right? So it is nice for them to give this old Frieza Angel an awakening, so that even if you can't use the new Dokkan Fest one, you do still have a very, very powerful version of that character, right? So there we go. We'll probably finish up there. The Otherworld Warrior team is definitely improving a lot, right? We've had many recent strong additions to this team. This is what they need to do with all categories, though. It's not just good enough doing this with, like, the Otherworld Warrior category. We need this for World Tournament. We need this for Giant, Low-Class Warrior. I mean, they did kind of do something like that with Low-Class Warrior for Saiyan Day, where we got all those Bardock units and stuff like that. Then they made the Grand Priest event, which gave the Bardock units, you know, their own exclusive equipment, which was nice, but we still do need a lot more. So let me know what you guys think of the Otherworld Warrior category team. I mean, with the Angel Cells and the Angel Freezes and stuff like that, like, it definitely is in a much better place than it was, or even the LR Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. But there's still a lot more they could do. And then some of the Angel Piccolos and the Angel Z Fighters and the Angel Ginyu Force would really help open up some other category teams. So that's some of the things that Dokkan has got to do moving forward. So thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.